When you do that, two windows are going to open at the same time. This window you're going to move over to your escape room. This window you're going to keep in your control room. We'll take a look at these one at a time so you can see them on the video nice and clearly. We'll start with the escape room display. This is the escape room display. When you click Start, this window maximizes itself, arranges all of its components, and also removes the Windows menu bar up at the top to give you a nice clean look. You can see we have the timer up there. It will be using the font and color that you specified during system setup. If we display a text clue, you'll see that also uses the color and font that you specified. At your bottom left, if you've chosen to display your logo, it'll be down there. Otherwise, there'll just be a black spot down there. And at the bottom right, if you're using your graphical clue counters, then you can choose which graphic you want for an available clue and which graphic you want for a used clue. That X is not put on top of the graphic. It's actually a separate graphic. And you can choose those graphics during system setup to make them match your theme. When we display a picture clue, it fills up the area up there. And if we want to display a warning to the teams to tell them to stop doing something, we have a warning control that covers everything on the screen and gets their attention as quickly as possible. Get rid of that. And that's our escape room display. Very clean and simple, highly customizable so that it can match your room and blend right in with the theme that you've worked so hard to create. Now let's take a look behind the scenes at what the Game Master uses to control the game and make sure the customers have a great and smooth experience. We start with a list of all the puzzles, including the puzzle name and clue information. You can't edit the clue information here. It's really just a reference so the Game Master knows what kind of clue each puzzle is going to give. If the team is asking for a clue, all the Game Master does is click the button under Give Clue. You can see that we instantly mark the clue given box here, so the Game Master knows which clues have been delivered. We get a preview of the clue. It's like the first 70 characters down here in the clue monitor. And we also update the clue given counter, which also updates the graphic clue indicator in the room, showing how many clues the team has used and how many they have left. If the team didn't notice the clue or you want to get their attention, you can click Alert, and that will play the sound that you specified as your alert and clue sound in the system setup. When they do get the clue, go ahead and click Hide. If you're using an idle or waiting for clue message, that'll be displayed at this time. If you're not, it'll just be a blank screen like we saw in the demo we did a minute ago. When the team solves a puzzle, if you're using auto trigger, it'll be automatically marked as solved over here. If you're not using auto trigger or you're not using it for every single puzzle, the Game Master can certainly mark this box to show that a puzzle is completed. As soon as that happens, whether it's marked by the Game Master or automatically by auto trigger, any reward you specified will be delivered. The puzzle solved counter will be updated here. And also, if you have any auto trigger switches set to turn off or on, those will be turned off or on as soon as that box is marked. The team progresses and they can get more clues and solve more puzzles as they go. Once they're all done, we can stop the timer and we can go ahead and click Clear, and that will clear out and set us back to be ready for the next game. If while the team is playing we want to give them an extra clue or send them a warning, we can type a message in here. We click Text to give them a clue, and we click Warning to send a warning. If we give them a clue, it does count against their clue counter, but if you want to, you can use the plus and minus button. You can subtract that clue or add in extra clues. Real quickly across the bottom, we have a start and stop for the timer. We can also add and remove time while the timer is running to make it a little bit harder or a little bit easier for the teams. And that covers the basic operation that takes place while the game is going. Once you're all done, if you click Close ER, that'll take us back to the main menu, and that's where we're going to go and take a look at our next section.